Recklessness is, I'm going to get that person out, become hell or high water. Every decision comes with its own risks versus rewards. So the call originally came through on the 31st of July from the ship's agent of this patient with a medical illness. We put a crew together to get down to the station to prepare the boat, to do a briefing, to have all the correct medics on board and launch to meet them at their time estimated point. ETA would be at midnight. The forecast said it was going to be about 4.5 meters sea state, which is at the limit of what would be possible to extricate someone safely. We left the harbour with 2 rescue crafts purely because of the conditions we saw out there. We went about 15 nautical miles out to sea, but it was overcast. We had no direct line over the horizon. We were just looking into the black. Once we arrived on scene, the vessel was waiting for us. He originally gave them a heading which did not stabilize the vessel. We then attempted with at least another, I would say, 10 different headings and speed variations. We were alongside that vessel for a good hour trying to make a plan. We were on the line with our air sea rescue unit, but in those conditions and that far offshore, there was no one available. Unfortunately, you have to make that terrible decision of, I can't get this casualty safely off the ship with my vessel. We do not put our lives at risk unnecessarily where we know the outcome is going to be terrible. At the end of the day, you have to make the call of rather looking after your own crew versus someone, yes, is triage that needs to be extricated, but they were not critical in terms of it was a life or death situation. There will be a point in your career where you'll have to say no. It is okay to say no. You are number one priority. Then your crew, then your boat, then your casualty. And we'll do our best to get you, but we might not be able to launch that day.